So what I want to do here is I want to do a channel update for all the channels. I'm going to post it on Christian Gaming. This is going to be for God's Corner Christian Gaming and what's going on with Panicman 10, okay? So, and I know some of you guys want me to do Witcher 3. Some things I want to say before I get into this is I think you guys are mostly into RPGs. I'm doing a poll, so take a look in my postings there on Christian Gaming. I put a post there, like, what kind of games you guys want to see and that sort of thing. Let me know details, like, which games in particular and that sort of thing, right? So anyway, what's going on with Panicman 10 and that kind of stuff, right? Panicman 10, there's a person out there who's following me on all my, channels. I have him blocked, but, he still reports my videos and that too, right? So, what I had to do is I had to make Panicman 10 invisible, kind of thing, right? So I hid it. That's what you guys had recommended me to do so it doesn't get taken down, right? Um, then what I'm going to try to do if I can, I don't know if I can or can't, is re-download all my videos from there and re-upload them onto the other channels, right? Um, yeah, it's unfortunate that this one person is stalking me all over the place, and that's all that he can do with his life. He's like, I'm going to destroy you. Yeah, right. Good luck with that. I got God on my side. Thank you very much. I'm good. Like, seriously, people with that kind of mentality, I tell you, this person that's doing this, I know them. I know who they are. Um, they're uh, a psychopath, is what they are, you know. And they have no life. All they want to do is go around and do this, and they think that adds, validity to their life. And it's just like, I don't live my life on social media. Like I said before, the only people he's hurting is the people that want my help, that need my help. And honestly, if that was me, I would feel bad about that. I would not feel good about it, but the person takes pride in it. So I don't know, man. Some people are just, jerks, kind of thing, right? Someone asked me, can you be born bad? Yeah, that person's definitely born bad. So, I had to put Panic Man 10 in hiding until I can figure out what to do with the videos and that. There's a 2 month strike thingy on it because it's got two strikes, so one more and then it disappears forever, right? So I'm trying to think about how I can get the videos off of there, kind of thing, right? So if you guys know, let me know. Um, in terms of Christian gaming, that's going to be nothing but obviously video games, and then God's Corner is going to be, Bible study, Bible readings, whatever you guys want to talk about on the religious side of things, right? Okay. So basically, think of Panic Man 10 and go, the gameplay is going to be on Christian Gaming and me talking about gaming and that kind of stuff. And then the God stuff and the Bible stuff is going to be on the other channel, God's Corner, right? So think of Melanie Mack, for example. She does it, she has her main channel where she plays video games like, and she was doing Bible readings and that too, right? And then she decided, okay, she's going to go and make, like, one for the Bible, like, reading the Bible and that kind of stuff, right? So that's basically like what I did with Penguin 10. As I split it in half, I put, the stuff to do with God and all that kind of stuff underneath God's Corner, and then the stuff to do with gaming underneath Christian gaming, okay? And then that's how we're working it now, right now, okay? Um, that's about it, really. So if you guys got any suggestions for videos you want to see or anything like that, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm going to put this on Christian Gaming. And then thanks a lot for being here, guys, and that sort of thing. And hopefully we get more people that were on Pac-Man 10 over here. I posted on the description of the channel, that they can come over here. You know what I mean? So if they choose to, they choose to. If they don't, they don't. You know, everybody knew that this was going to happen because of this one person. You know, kind of thing, right? So it's just like, very narcissistic of people to behave like that, and very prideful and arrogant. Because like I said, it doesn't hurt me, and it seriously doesn't. Like, I don't even have to make YouTube videos. I don't live on social media, so I really don't care. But I do this because God calls me to do it, and I love helping out people, So if you guys want to know who the person is, I can tell you, kind of thing, right? I got them blocked right now, but they go by username, and he keeps on changing the last part of it, keeps username and keeps on changing it. This guy's been trolling me and stalking me since we started streaming with games like Kingdoms of Amalur and stuff like that, right? And that sort of thing. And he takes great pride in trying to destroy people. Apparently, I'm just like, seriously, that's okay. So at the end of your life, your life achievements is going to be, well, I did my best to get rid of Pegma 10. Bro, you can't get rid of me. I'm like a cockroach. You squish one, 10 more pop up. You squish those 10,000 pop up. I don't know why you follow me, really. I don't. I don't know why you follow me to all these channels and that, Honestly, some people, they just don't have a life, Like, that is their life. I mean, think about it for a second. Like, I actually feel sorry for the person because think about how pathetic their life has to be, where they stalk one individual throughout all of the different channels that they create, to apparently destroy me. You can't. It's impossible, because, like, if you're talking about internet stuff, I don't live on the internet. That's the whole thing. So the only people you're hurting are the people that want my help and need my help. That's who you're hurting. Like, honestly, if I lived that kind of life, I'd be going checking into a mental institution, to be honest with you. But that's how you know that the person is what's called a psychopath. That's what psychopaths do. Well, one of them. They do many things. Like, they become serial rapists and serial killers and things like that. Like, they're really disturbed individuals, really. But I really don't care. And then if you're going to threaten me physically, well, I'm ex-armed forces. I'm second degree black belt in jiu-jitsu, or sorry, in karate, and black belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm good. And plus I was trained by the armed forces. So, yeah, you don't mess with us, especially that I'm a specialist. Honestly, you don't. And if you manage to actually kill me for real, I go to heaven and you murdered yourself, so you end up in hell. And it doesn't matter if you believe in heaven or hell, God's real, and so is the devil. And going to hell is not really a lifetime goal I would be trying to achieve. So anyway, that's the channel update, guys, with a little bit of sauce on the side for you. Let me know what you guys are into. Last time I ran a poll, I think you guys were mainly into RPGs. So I think that'll be the next thing that I do is list off my RPGs for you. And I'll do that on Christian Gaming. So you know what my RPGs are that you have to pick from. And then if you have ones that you want to recommend, I'll be glad to do that too. Kind of thing, right? So, and let me know if you want me to be talking like this to you, or if you want to see gameplay, with my digital camera, right? Then this way I get a better idea, okay? Thanks a lot, guys. God bless. So that's what's going on with the channels in a nutshell. Because of one nut job, one nutcase who thinks he can destroy me. Like, where do these... is this person an alien or something? Like, what planet did they come from? Melmac, Hey, I'm Mark from work. Yeah, Robin Williams is dead, dude. So you can't be Mark from work. You know, he was Mark. Anyway, guys, I love you all. God bless you. Big hug. And we'll see you in the next video. And let me know what you think in the comments down below. Take care, guys. God bless. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome life. Take a hand grenade. It'll be shorter. But know this. If you put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, you're going to be all right.